So the idea was you were married, you guys were putting together this dream life. You were gonna fly, get a private plane to use for your vacations and your passions and do these things. That was the driver of this flight. You're in flight school, is how this happens. And this is your first solo flight. And so you mentioned on the first page of your book that your mom had concerns about your safety flying at the time. Do you remember getting any other pushback from anybody else in your community, social, family about you taking flying lessons?
Well, I did it kind of under the radar. I wasn't broadcasting it. I didn't have a network of other women who were flying. And so I really wasn't making others aware of it. But my mother and I were very close, and she was a worrier and was worried about my flying. And so that's why she brought up the topic the day before we went out. I went out for my first solo, and I tried to reassure her that it's safer than driving a car or walking across the street. Although I'm not sure I convinced her.
Yeah. Well, and did you have, I mean, you were in the throes of doing it, and it sounds to me that you were a very, very confident person with an independent mind pursuing a career in law, things like that. But did you have concerns, or did you feel like it was just a very, very safe thing that you were doing?
I had confidence in my skills. I'm a careful person. I'm a precise person. I listened attentively. I'm a good student. My instructor had assured me that I was ready.
Yeah.
And I did. When you do a solo flight, you go up with your instructor initially and fly around the field. And then he got out, and that was my turn to take control of the plane. The solo consists of doing 3 touch and goes, which means that you fly in a flight pattern, rectangular around the airfield. You go out a ways and then you come back 90 degrees and then you come back and then you're cleared for final. And you touch down briefly and then you take off again. So you do that 2 times. Well, the first 2 touch and goes that I did were flawless. They were perfect. And on my third touch and go, had taken off, gone downwind, and was cleared for final when all of a sudden, silence, the engine quit.